What's up, guys? Zach Dixon from Players on Cheer. We are looking at some like 3-5-4-0 kind of rec play here in New Orleans at the Hilton. We've got me, Zach, in the blue tank top, Phil in the light shirt, another Zach over here in the black shirt, and then Tyler in the dark blue shirt. So let's get rolling. 0-2. Nice return by Zach, but I just missed the drop. So 0-1. Second time I take that shot today. Second time I miss it. Such a stupid ping pong chop. Absolutely wretched game theory to even think about taking this shot. All right, so the things we're going to look out for in this game are me picking terrible shots, Phil's paddle position when we're in rallies, Tyler refusing to dink the ball because he only hits bangers, and then Zach hadn't played for a month, so I'm not sure what to look for from the other Zach. I think the shot was going out that you take, Phil. I guess you kind of had to take it. I think this actually is my fault here because I come into Phil's space and then I take this shot so we're way bunched up. And then Tyler is like splitting us. It's on Phil's forehand, but I think that point breaks down on me in positioning. So it's like 101 or 102 or something. Some nice resets by Tyler. That's a solid point. Phil, I think I would maybe say on this shot, this one right here, look how high the ball is versus where you actually strike it. You strike it almost at like, you know, just slightly above hip height when the arc of the ball was like a lot higher. So you could have taken that one more aggressively, but Zach resets well and then you miss the follow-up. I thought my return was going long, but it didn't. So it's like 0-2-1 or 0-1-1 or something. Tyler drives into the net. And it goes wide. I did like this volley from Zach though. And then he resets his feet pretty well. Ooh, this is a nasty spot by Tyler. Let's see where it breaks down, Phil. Okay. So, Phil, I think the problem here is I don't actually hit that. First of all, Tyler hits a great shot, but it's so low. I think the problem is he's making contact like right as you're breaking down. And so then by the time you see which way the ball's going, you have to kind of change up your body language. So I think the problem is one of timing to the kitchen and footwork. It's a great shot by Tyler though. Tyler hits a big serve that I like weirdly mishit. Zach handles the return well, and then it pops up. Phil goes wide on this serve. I think Zach could have called this a lead. He's so close to Sean here. 0-4-1. Tyler hitting a couple big tennis shots. Nice shots. Phil and I just under too much pressure for too long on that. Zach, I think the thing here is I think you're just trying to do too big of a swing here when this is just like a punch back. Because look how deep both of us are. So like if you just, all you need to do is make quick contact here and we're like still under pressure. But I think you just try too big of a swing and so you end up going long. 1-4-2 here. So Phil, I feel like this is part of the classic like breaking from like 3-0 to 3-5 level, and the decision making is you're athletic enough and have good enough paddle skill to hit a reset here, but since you're under a little pressure you choose to lob, and so then we're just like immediately under the gun. We're like, I don't think this is a necessary like lob, and so then the point's basically over with the slam. Alright, so what happens here? Tyler drives, block, and then he misses the follow-up. Yeah, Tyler, the thing I noticed when we were playing yesterday is sometimes you go so big on the drive that you're not ready for the speed at which the next shot comes at you. And so then your shot after your drive, you more frequently miss than you should. Decent shot by Zach. Let's see how far Tyler is from this. Yeah, I mean, you're going off your back foot and the ball's pretty low. That's like that's sending a lot of signals that this thing might go long. Ooh, some decent takes by Phil. I think Tyler's just putting too much on this return. This is a really good shot by Zach. Nice try on the coverage from Phil, but yeah, I mean, Zach hits a great shot. All right, so Phil, the only thing I would say is look how many steps I've taken wide before you actually start moving to cover some of that middle space. Because by the time you react to it, it's too late. And there's like a 10-foot gap between us. So basically, as soon as you see that the shot is going so far wide and I'm having to lunge and hook the ball, you know that the odds are I'm like going to pop this thing up, and that you basically have to be covering, 80% of the court in like the middle to try to split the difference. But very, very good shot by Zach. I think it's just kind of bad shot selection from Zach. That's a tough drive, and it's kind of far away from him. Tyler does a little too much with the 2. We reset. So we got 2-4-1. Zach goes long here. 3-4-1 now. Tyler hits a great shot here. So it's a decent reset by me, but then Tyler takes it aggressively on the 2-E backhand, whips it right over the net and catches me in the transition zone. Really, really good shot by Tyler. So we got 3-4-2. A little miscommunication here by Zach and Tyler. So we got 4-4-2. Phil's actually trying to do this. He slices it like crazy, and Tyler's not ready for it. One more time at full speed. So I think it's like 5-5-2 now. I called this shot long. Zach did not call it long, so that's just completely my mistake, and it's their point. That's a classic play the whistle type moment. So I think it's 4-5-1. Four, 5-2. Oh, it's a bad shot by me. So I actually like most of what I'm doing here, but it's just bad, poorly executed. I actually like the movement, but I just don't execute it well, and then I throw Phil under the bus there. So I think it's like 5-5-2 now or something. Throw Phil under the bus here again with a bad dink. Zach hits a good shot here. He hits like a slicing innie-outie, and I take it off the half volley poorly and pop up, and then it's all over but the crying. So I think it's like 6-5-2 now. We got 5-6-1. Zach drives into the net. So we got 6-6-1. Yeah, I think Tyler, I think you just swing way too big on this half volley. Like, I don't think you really need any swing at all. I think you really just want to let the ball just like drop into your paddle and barely clear the net. And then Phil does a nice put away from the transition zone. It's a solid shot. So I think we got 7-6-1. So this was sick because this was my first Ernie of the day, but the problem is, and we'll slow it down. The problem is, look at my footwork here. All right, so there's the first one. Here's the second one. It's Ernie City. But look at that right foot. All right, so Ernie City, but I've got sloppy footwork on it. And I tap my foot into the kitchen. I'm like way in the kitchen. I don't know why I don't clear it with the first hop. I think it's because I think the ideal Ernie movement is that you shift from your inside foot, leap with your outside foot, and then you clear it and hit it, but I just don't do that. So one more time. Yeah, I step my foot in while I'm making the motion, so it's clearly out. Phil wanted the instant replay on that one, so he gets it. So we got 7-6-2. Nice half volley by Zach. So some solid dinking between Zach, and then I think this shot by Phil here is, I think it's just like a poorly executed backhand volley. I think he's trying to punch it like right at Tyler, but it just pops up and then it's over. So I think we got 6-7-1. So this is actually a solid point. Good shot by Tyler. Some nice resets. Tyler's trying to split the middle with an aggressive two-y, and I think I try to swing too much on it and I go long. So it's maybe like 7-1 or something. Phil misses there, so it's 8-7-1. Solid shots by Phil. All right, so Zach, I think that second low speed up is ill-advised. The first one, you almost catch me with the chicken wing. This one, yeah, it's such a, the ball's so close to you, the odds of you hitting a winner there is so low. I think I hit a lame return here. Oh, I guess it's 10-8-1? Oh, no, it's 7-8-2. I misheard Phil. Tyler just refuses to dink, and then when he does dink, it unfortunately pops up too much. So we got 8s on 2. Zach just misses this one, unfortunately. 9-8-2. What happens here? Oh, they're both kind of swinging at it. So we got 10-8-2. And Zach goes long on the final shot. So Phil, I feel like I didn't notice that your paddle was down as much, so you must have been doing a better job in the rallies. Tyler, you got to dink the ball more. Zach, I think maybe a couple times you try to take too many bites of the apple and hitting like speed ups when they're low. But otherwise, it's a pretty solid game. And that's my unsolicited feedback. I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.